welcome to another episode of Do It Right the First Time and Build Your Business Empire series with Coach Aiet. And we are here. This is our fourth session, I think. And this session aims to be a one stop shop for business operators, our micro, small, and medium enterprise owners, for MSMEs who are in the startup operation, and even if you're in your business legacy or succession planning stage. I serve as a business builder mentor in CEO Insights Asia, and my winning circle happens to meet every third Thursdays of the month. And I hope that you visit CEO Insights Asia page. We are also live every month here in Bounce Back Network. And here we share best practices, strategies that work, and this is the aim is to business help business owners grow and pivot, and finally to expand their businesses during this time of pandemic. And today we are in a continuation of how we can market effectively and personally brand our businesses in terms of migrating to the digital platform. Kwento ko lang ng very quick. Prior to COVID, yes, everything is face to face. So, hindi ko talaga pinapansin yung mga digital platforms. But I do have Facebook. And then, on the onset, last year, siguro mga Q1 last year, I decided to try. So, I studied a lot of um, strategies and tips. I attended webinars on how to um, gain leads, okay, how to market the services that we offer here in XDT and Company in in the digital media platform, social media. Social media. And so the pain point was that I know that I'm being heard, but I don't know kung sino yung nakikinig sa akin. And I needed to have an instant recall. And naisip ko, siguro earlier this year, to have a logo. And pinag-iisipan na yang mabuti because even the logos need to speak for itself. And we are in luck because not only that, we will be talking about logo making. Kahit na very, very quick na why we need logo in our marketing and personal branding. But we will also be talking about content writing. And because of that, how many of you have experienced the same pain point that I did back in 2020? Okay, so comment nyo yan sa section, and then later on, I hope that you will also enter your key takeaways after this session. And because I don't want you to wait, ayan, hi muna sa mga nanonood dyan, mga fellow financial advisors, co-business owners, CEO peers, and CEO Insights Asia, and our friends from Passionate Creators community. Yan, pati yung sa page ng XDT community. I hope that you will key in your insights, and if you have any questions, please do enter it in the comment section down below. And because we wanted you to learn a lot tonight, I would like to introduce our guest. So, hindi na tayo isang guest, dalawa yung guest natin. And can you please play the video and let's watch it together.
Do you want to build your personal brand online?
PC Mastercamp is for you.
PC Mastercamp is the accelerator of the next big personal brands.
It is the most interactive and transformative 3-day virtual camp you'll ever attend in the Philippines.
You will be equipped with the clarity, direction, and foundation for creating a unique, effective, and profitable personal brand.
Discover your strengths and learn how to leverage them.
Obtain the technical skills and knowledge to maintain and grow your brand.
You will do all of this with close guidance, support, and accountability from the community.
Learn from the coaches that specialize in different areas of brand building, such as strengths mastery, brand identity, brand growth, video creation, graphic design,
live streaming and podcasting,
and writing.
Passionate Creators is a community of purpose driven, remarkably supportive, and highly competent individuals.
Pursuing what you love and reaching for the stars will be the new normal once you're surrounded with brand builders and thought leaders.
It's your turn to transform your passion into a living.
Transform your plan to action.
And make your message go viral.
In PC Master Camp,
Passions will be made real.
this is where it starts.
PC Master Camp is for you.
Enroll now.
See you in PC Master Camp.
Nakita niyo ba yung last slide nila? Ang daming logos, di ba? And may we call on the stage the two very talented gentlemen of Passionate Creators. They are the co-founder of PC, it's Passionate Creators. May we call on DIlla and Lad Guttierez. Hi guys, good evening.
Hi, good evening. Hello everyone.
Hello,
Hello po, Coach
hello.
Aiet.
Hi. So we're talking about marketing and branding. Previously with Louis, and she also put emphasis on it has to have a recall, especially your brand. And how can we best do that if not for logos, diba? So sino ba yung logo sa inyo? Di ba si Lad? Ayan,
Yes
si
po.
Lad. Can you talk about, introduce yourself muna and what you do? Ayan, thank you.
Ayun. Unang natawa lang rin ako kanina kasi yung pinapad ko yung video, yung suot kong polo ay hindi yung suot ko sa video yung polo kanina.
Oo nga.
Parang halatang
Okay lang yan.
favorite yung
May
polo.
recall.
May
Oo,
recall,
may recall
yun.
talaga. Oo.
Perfect, perfect for our topic for today, no, Coach. Pero yun nga,
Yes, yes.
I am Lad Gutierrez pala, no. I am a graphic designer. Specifically, I focus on creating logo design and brand identity design. And tama rin si Coach kanina sa nabanggit niya, no, na when it comes to designing or sa mga business natin, we need a recall para sa mga business natin, di ba? Para mas madaling makita at mas magkaroon ng consistency yung mga business natin. Pero actually, hindi lang siya about logo, Coach, eh. It's also
Right,
about
right.
the different visual branding or different touch
Marketing
points na ginagawa
strategy.
natin.
Oo.
When it comes to graphics design naman. So, yun yung
Right,
ginagawa ko.
right.
And also with the Passionate Creators, I am the coach for visual branding. So, ayun din yung tinuturo ko sa Passionate Creators.
And I believe, Lad, diba, it's not just logo or graphics kasi everybody can draw and put that in action. The thing is, if you know how, you have to have the action part with it, which is marketing strategy. And I believe logo is a marketing strategy. So we can talk more about it later. We will go to Ian Delia. Ayan. Hi, Ian. Tell us what
Hello.
you do in Passionate Creators.
Hello guys. My name is DIlla and I am the lead content strategist of the Passionate Creators. I'm also the writing coach and the lead writer and editor for the Passionate Creators agency. And
Ayan, napaka ano 'no, short and sweet. Ayan, so you know what guys, 'di ba na-mention ako a while ago na early last year when the pandemic happened, everybody went online and everybody wants to migrate their businesses in the digital platform. The thing is, and I was one of them, nahirapan ako most especially on content and how to be visible. So if I say visibility, people should have, oh, syempre yung face natin, di ba? I mean, but nahihiya pa ako noon na usually I just take photos of objects and then I post it. The worst part of it, sometimes I just get or grab something from elsewhere and then put it on my page. So parang alam ko may mga algorithms na hindi talaga uh, makaka-help or probably hindi ko siya ginawa first time na tama. Kaya we're having this conversation. So here, I would like to ask you a few things. So for logo, nung nagkaroon ako ng logo initially, parang face ko siya pero cartoony. But then I was just trying. Okay. So nung nag-lift ako from my face na cartoon na parang basketball player pa nga ang itsura ko nun kasi yung color, di ba, parang Celtics na teal siya. Tapos yung face ko, ganyan. Na usually, nasa ano siya, brand ng mga sa sports. Ayan. I changed it to something na I put meaning to it. So kapag nagkakaroon na rin ng conversation starter. And when I ask na lagyan mo ng laurel, lagyan mo ng fish, ganyan, ganyan, ang dami kong pwedeng makwento with just one at one glance nung picture. Lad, what made you go to this direction na do you draw talaga prior to doing this for a living?
I draw, coach, pero one of my challenges talaga when it comes to designing or pag sa mga traditional kasi yan eh, yung drawing eh. Yan yung ano ko, yun
Oo.
talaga yung pinaka hindi weakness ko, yung drawing. Kaya ano eh, mas gusto ko yung gumagawa through online or digital na design talaga
Okay.
eh. Pero
Oo.
malaking part siya when it comes to designing a logo. Pero
Right.
conceptualization yung tawag. Parang kahit hindi man maganda
Yeah.
or hindi gano'n kaganda yung drawing mo, basta maita-transfer mo
Mm-mm.
siya or maita-translate mo siya into digital design. Parang
Do
gano'n.
you do you have to have an inspiration or do you have parang three basic points na para tatanungin or dapat alam nung nagpapagawa
Mhm.
na ano dapat yung output? Kasi 'di ba yun eh, mahirap kasi yung parang may suggest ka pero you can just yung endless yung options. Pero yung how do you get or do you ask questions when you ask a client na I need this, this is my perception. How do you
Mhm.
put that in writing?
Yeah. Maraming consideration for that. Kasi ano eh, one misconception pala when it comes to logo is yung ano 'no, parang 'pag sinabi kasing brand or branding ang iniisip ng ibang
Mm.
tao is yung logo. So, papagawa
Oo,
agad 'pag maggagawa sila ng
right.
business or mag-i-start sila ng business, ang una nilang gagawin yung ilan sa mga businesses, ang una nilang papagawa logo. Pero ang ginagawa namin, bago tayo gumawa ng logo or any design talaga, coach, we have to have a strategy, branding strategy kung tawagin, or kasama rin yung marketing strategy na ano ba yung brand DNA natin? Ano ba yung archetype ng business natin? Ano ba yung mission vision natin? Ano yung core values? Ang dami. Ang daming
Oo, ang
pwedeng
dami 'no? And maganda
i-consider.
dun, systematized yung
Yep.
how you diagnose na kung ano yung gusto ni client. And then you mentioned something about DNA archetype. Guys, if you wanna learn more about that, ayan, nasa community yan. And ako din
Mhm.
natuwa ako kasi parang merong meaning yung parang how do you read yourself and somebody how other people perceive you as a
Yeah.
brand, malalaman mo yun kasi kung ano yung effect nila sa'yo, yun yung dapat na lumabas. 'Di ba, tama ba
Mhm.
yun? Yung parang yung
And
kung ano yung
yung ano, coach,
expected nila.
yep.
Oo, go
Mhm.
ahead.
Yung meaning na yun, yung sinasabi niyo po, nakukuha yun through ako sa client ko, sa
Oo.
interview with them. Yung tinatawag
Mm.
natin na discovery call or parang ano, para malaman or parang tawag dun, ma-discover kung ano ba yung meaning ng brand para sa'yo.
Right.
Ano ba yung gusto mong ipakita
Nagka-calibrate.
sa audience mo? Ano ba yung mga perception na gusto mong mapakita sa kanila? Anong klaseng brand ba 'to? Kasi may mga gano'n din, eh. Sabi ko nga madaming consideration. Nasa anong industry ba 'tong logo na 'to or yung business na 'to? Ano ba yung perception na gusto niyang mapakita? So, mga gano'n. So, hindi
Right,
kaagad
right.
kami gumagawa ng logo. Hindi rin kaagad kami gumagawa ng sketch based lang sa kung ano yung gusto ni client. Kasi ano,
Oo.
siya, pinagsasama ko yung objective tsaka subjective na ano, na brand points ni client.
And that's good because even if they say na customer is king, 'di ba? How can you make the customer king kung ano na lang siya parang nakaset na, naka-segment
Yeah.
what do you call this? Naka-package na siya agad. And this is what I like
Mhm.
about how you guys discover uh, to service clients. And now, Ian, how do we now marry the logo or the graphical perception to writing? Or is there even a parang point of what do you call this? Affinity dun sa paggawa ng graphics to marketing strategy as opposed to content. Parang meron ba siyang kahit paano connection at all?
Yes. And di ako naka-mute. Yes, coach. I would like to think na may analogy ako diyan dati. Para kang ano, para kang may ka-phone pal. So ngayon siguro yung mga ka-age namin or yung mga younger,
Wala na
wala ng ano,
gano'n.
wala
Oo.
silang idea ng phone
Pen
pal.
pal pa nga
Pero
before, 'di ba? Oo.
puwede rin coach, pen pal. May ka-pen pal ka and then when you meet that person, would you want it to be na yung makikita mong tao, would be what
Tama,
you
'di ba?
expected plus more, or ibang-iba
Oo,
pala siya, parang disappointed
right.
ka. So, it should match, everything should match, and yun din kasi yung goal namin sa
Mm.
passionate creators
Passionate.
na end to end, even if it's beyond your branding, your marketing, even if it's your customer service, how you deal with your people inside your company, it should all be branded. It should all stick to your brand, to your values. So even with writing, ganun din coach na it should make people feel something that they will also feel if makita nila yung logo, if makita nila yung design mo, if ma-feel nila yung service mo, if gamitin nila yung products mo.
Right. 'Di ba 'pag nakita natin, usually 'di ba, and this is because nabasa ko siya or natutunan ko siya sa school na ang food usually ang colors niyan red
Ah,
and yellow. 'Di ba, red and yellow. Tapos
yes.
parang malayo pa lang may nakita kang red or yellow, parang naamoy mo na, nagugutom ka na. Parang may psychological effect siya. And that is what you
Mhm.
mean by na perceive mo siya, effective yung marketing sa'yo kasi napabili ka. 'Di ba, parang
Yes,
gano'n.
coach.
And dun sa sinasabing feelings na medyo relate din 'yan, yung parang kausap mo ang galing, eh, pagtingin mo iba, eh, 'di ba? Parang
Mm.
parang gano'n. So, um when we write and I actually have authors in mind. Top of mind is Noringay. I am not sure if you have heard about her. Pero siya yung um, pag single people, yung books niya, sobrang sobrang nakakatawa at saka medyo relate, especially kapag ano, kasi ano eh, real life experience. So, and I
Mhm.
think yung personality lumalabas dapat dun sa tone when you do writing, right? Paano naman yon kapag, for example, yung client, hindi talaga siya marunong or probably marunong mag-write, pero parang, hindi niya ma-put together yung puzzle to make it a good tone, construct ng mga thoughts, 'di ba? Yung train of thought dapat maganda. How do you kasi kanina tinanong natin si Lad, how do you now, Ian, help the client naman pagdating sa writing?
Hmm. Ang nakita ko diyan, coach, from all of my experiences kasi I've tried writing for other people for a book, for a YouTube channel, for script, tapos blog, social media. Isa lang yung nakita ko na common denominator with everyone na kapag nagawa mo yun, everything else will follow. It's yung organization lang talaga ng thoughts, eh. Kasi yun yung nafi-feel ng mga tao when they want to write, and yun din yung pumipigil sa kanila sa pagsusulat na ang dami kong ideas, ang dami kong natutunan, ang dami ko ng gustong i-share sa tao, pero bakit hindi ko maisulat? The reality there is, hindi pa talaga siya maayos sa isip ng tao dun sa mismong gusto magsulat. Akala
Right.
lang niya maayos kasi may mga ano na
Oo.
siya, eh, may mga biases na siya, may context na siya,
Yon.
may accessible knowledge na siya na related dun sa iniisip niya.
Mm.
But 'pag sinulat na, ang dami pa palang kulang. So, it's
Alam mo
all
ba
just
yung
about that.
yeah, yung napi-picture out ko dito yung parang ako nagsusulat ta's ang dami mong binabato ng mga papel everywhere kasi parang
Mhm.
hindi mo siya matapos. Hindi naman dahil uninspired, pero parang ano ba, gagawin mong i-cha-challenge mo yung sinulat mo, parang, "Ako ba
Yes.
'to? Ayoko yang ganyang palabasin, eh." Or tama ba yung grammar and sentence construction? Ta's maya-maya hanggang wala ka na nasulat, maganda talaga yung talagang somebody na, "Oh, ito lagay natin," 'di ba? I-put together natin like a puzzle, tapos
Hmm.
tama ba? Ayan. For those people who are MSMEs, 'di ba, gusto natin yung nakatutok tayo dun sa core competency natin. And I am big on outsourcing, especially if it's not your, maybe it's your talent theme, pero dormant yung talent na yon. Especially sa creatives, ayan. So, pagdating sa ganyan, I know for sure na pagdating sa marketing, ayan, content marketing is good, especially for client loyalty. Yan. Kasi yun yun naman sa mga business owners, yun naman yung mahalaga, eh. Kailangan bumabalik-balik. If not,
Mhm.
nagre-refer yung mga clients. Pangalawa, if that's not your core competency, and I know that you guys believe this as well, in this as well, you get to save cost. Kasi time is cost, time is money. Another one is if you have somebody who will do the writing for you and core competency ngayon, there is a tendency also that you can think of many ideas on how to increase sales, strategize, and then you put that into writing through somebody else, and then email marketing. That's what you do, guys, di ba? Email
Yes, coach.
marketing, content sa page, sa
Mhm.
website, and scripting sa mga vlog. Ayan. Isa pa pala yun sa'yo, Lad, di ba? Vlogging. Tama ba? Ayan. So, podcasting also is part.
Yes.
Ayan. So, better customer experience because the customers can feel as if you're talking to them. And before, hindi kasi din ako masyadong, I rather go the parang faster way of communicating. I call, I text, and I message, PM, Viber. But then, nakita ko rin yung importance na when you write, kasi when you write them and then you mail them the what you call this, the message, they feel that they are important as if you are talking to them. So content is can be a profit center. So those are the things that I see on how content writing can be a marketing strategy. Balik tayo kay Lad. Ayan. So Lad, aside from graphic design, ayan, I think part also ng pagiging visible, kasi ikaw yung nandun sa visible strategy, di ba?
Mhm.
Ang vlogging. Do you also write for other people as to what they have to say if they're in front of the camera? Is that
For
also
vlogging
part?
po, hindi po ako nagsusulat for other people kasi gumagawa rin po ako ng vlog on my own, for my
Okay.
personal brand po, eh. Pero
Mm-mm.
yes po, nagsusulat po ako ng script before I shot my videos or my vlog kasi
Mm-mm.
very important po sa akin yung script tsaka yung pagsusulat kasi hindi ko alam kung ano yung sasabihin ko talaga 'pag nagsimula akong mag-vlog.
Oo.
'Di ba kasi sabi nga ni
Mm-mm.
Ian kanina, yung iniisip mo disorganized pa yan, eh. Hindi mo siya maayos until such time na isulat mo talaga siya or i-organize mo siya into a script para sa situation ko, 'no. Parang gano'n. Kasi
Mm-mm.
mas nagiging convenient para sa'kin 'yun. Alam ko yung mga paano ako magsisimula, ano yung mga talking
Organize.
points ko, tapos ano yung
Oo.
paano ako magtatapos ng
Right.
vlog.
Oo. Which is good
Mm.
because having to be in the marketing spectrum, marketing and branding spectrum of operating a business, you really need to be organized. So what I'm getting from these two gentlemen is that you have to be organized not just in your thoughts but also on how you implement things. Kasi 'di ba, if you don't have a script, spontaneous lang siya, but baka mamaya may makalimutan kang essential, which should be an output of your vlog or your writing. For the both of you, no, sino yung who do you look up to in terms of marketing? Kasi si Louis, sinabi niya ano nga yun, si Brandon ba yun? Yung sinabi niya last time. Ayan. Sa inyo, sino yung, who do you follow in terms of inspiration, motivation, tsaka yung creative side?
Mhm. Ako muna habang nasa isip ko pa. Ako dalawa for now, si Chris Do of the Future. Very ko 'yan, very fina-follow ko 'yan si Cristo. Ang galing niya kasi sa market. Actually, marketing, sales, creatives, and business yung niya, yung tinuturo niya dun sa YouTube channel nila. Tsaka kasi, alam mo yung parang medyo very strict siya, pero on point yung mga sinasabi niya or yung mga tinuturo niya na mga topics. And one more is si Austin Kleon na bumili pa ako ng 3 book niya para mabasa yung mga
Yan,
thoughts
ipatingin
niya.
nga, nandiyan ba sa'yo?
Yan.
Ayan,
Katabihan ko
wow.
po yung libro parang kasi every time kasi na parang nawawalan ako
Parang
ng
toolkit.
inspiration or parang nagkakaroon ng mga creative blocks, binabasa ko lang 'tong mga books niya or naghahanap ako ng mga points niya dito, si
Mga
Austin Kleon.
insights. Oo.
Yes, yan. So yung favorite
Austin
kong book niya itong
Kleon.
Still Like an Artist na as an artist, we have to learn how to steal in a good way. Na kasi kumbaga parang
Oo,
ang
grabs
sabi niya,
shamelessly, 'di ba?
ang
Oo,
ang
tama.
sabi niya kasi dito na when you steal or when you get inspiration, or para wala na kasing original sa mundo, 'di ba? Parang yung mga naiisip natin comes from the idea of other people. Kumbaga parang ano na lang parang pinagsama-samang idea ng iba't ibang tao yung mga naiisip nating ideas. So, parang ganun yung ano niya, yung idea niya ng stealing like an artist. Tapos, yun nga, when you steal, you have to give credit din. Parang ganyan. So, magandang ano yan, magandang inspiration for me si Austin Kleon. So, sa ngayon silang dalawa yung ano, yung ano
Nice.
ko, yung idols for lalo
Medyo
na si ano, creatives.
Oo. Medyo familiar sa akin si Chris though. But the book I saw that in in one of the bookstores here in BGC. One thing that I also remember about being visual is that you have at one glance your audience needs to understand what you're trying to convey. Tama ba?
Yeah.
Tapos
Yes.
yung sinasabi naman na talagang wala ng original sa mundo. Kasi it's already a fusion of many things. For
Mhm.
example, this picture, pinapakita mo na ito yung challenges mo, pwede kasing hardship siya ng iba. So it really depends on the insight. And then business wise, how you can build a business development, or how can you business develop something out of nothing. Say, nagsa-start ka pa lang, you're a startup, and then you're trying to convey message na, hey, this is what I can do for you, this is what we offer. And logos can pretty much help. And especially if you are strategizing on penetrating new market, tas saturated na siya, 'di ba? Parang ang hirap nun eh. People needs to have a recall na ito gawa to ni Lad. May mga ganyan na parang pag ito yung nakita mong color theme. For example, si Coach Aiet, ayan, navy blue siya. Pag nakita mo, okay, mare-remember mo na I'm talking about business. And then, I think different hues also have meaning. So, if you will be looking for or drafting your logos, or will be strategizing on how to visually represent your business online, ayan, later siguro, or maybe you can enroll dun sa class ni Lad. Now, we go to Ian. Ayan. Ian, who are your inspirations pagdating sa
Ah,
creative?
Medyo tricky yan for me, Coach. Kasi when we think of parang creative industry or being a creative or marketing ganyan, we have the usual people like sila Seth Godin or even yung mga business people right now. But for me kasi, Coach, ever since, I'm not really inclined towards parang yung mga hot words like yan nga, marketing, digital marketing, copywriting. I believe kasi everything boils down to being clear, being able to express whatever it is that you want to express, to organize your thoughts and to to write it in a way na unmistakable, na hindi ka mami-misunderstand lalo na ng audience mo. So, I'm more into like learning how to think, learning how to put those thoughts into paper or even to speak your mind, those stuff. So, when it comes to that, iba-iba talaga, coach. And
Tsaka,
mostly it would be writers na yung mga gusto ko talaga. Kasi
oo,
sobrang
yun.
gusto ko sila
Meron ka ba?
maglatag ng
Meron ka bang specific na writer?
C.S. Lewis and tumitingin
Local,
sa
meron ka?
book din,
Local rin.
Timothy Keller, ganyan. Local, when it
Oh, meron.
Dodong Kakanando for me, local, sobrang idol ko. Tsaka si Randall Tiongson. And ayun, when it comes to those things, kasi I'm more for of sa mga gusto ko kasi coach yung technical na ano, na knowledge
Okay.
tapos
Oo.
ita-translate parang na maintindihan ng mas maraming tao, na mas clear na about
Simplifying
spreading
things,
knowledge
parang
talaga.
gano'n.
Mm.
Are you the type who also parang write something and then you leave the audience hanging? Is it even a parang good strategy when you do content? Yung um, meron kang ilalahad. Yes, ilalahad. Tapos para sa bandang
Nilalahad.
dulo, parang bitin. Tapos you make them
Ah,
think. Parang
hmm.
ganon. Does it
Not
work also?
Yeah, it works so well, but not bitten in a sense na kulang. Iba kasi yung
Okay.
bitten na kulang, eh. I got a comment from Randall Johnson before na kasi he's my friend, eh, ta's, sabi niya he likes my writing and then I wasn't trying to convince anyone daw, but I'm very convincing. And that's because my aim always is to complete the thought. But
Okay.
lagi rin ako may sinasabi kasi sa PC coach whenever nagto-talk ako or something, I just gave you the information. It's up to you what you're going to do with it.
Depende sa
So,
kompas. Bahala ka.
bahala kayo. Andiyan yung information. It's up to you. And with that, sila na bahala. Kasi iba-iba din po kasi yung dating ng message sa bawat tao. Eh. For example, what I just said, for some people, mapapaisip sila, mate-trigger sila na, hey, gusto ko magsulat. And yung ibang tao, maiisip nila, okay, ayoko magsulat, so hanap ako ng iba kong gagawin. So it's really up to
Right.
those people. That's something that we can't control talaga.
But part of your function you mentioned a while ago is also writing a book, right? Probably
Mhm.
those people listening right now, be it you're a professional or maybe a seasoned business owner, or a startup, maybe you wanted to parang document like pigafetta, diba? You want to document your life, your business life story. That's also a function of passionate creators, diba?
Yeah.
Parang one of those services that you cater. Great, great. Ayan, and this guys, sabi ko pa naman kids, these guys are very young and very talented, nakakatuwa. They have a lot of followings, and in their passionate creator community, where I'm also part of. Ang ganda kasi when I started joining, aside from learning new things, which is an expectation na yun, na everybody seems to know everybody. Yun yung maganda. And what I like about the community is that if you're there, you're not weird. You know, you're
Yeah.
talented, you're gifted, and yun yung maganda. And for those people who are curious, yeah, for those who are still in the startup, or probably you're in the operation for a long time, and then you still have parang test and trial, nasa test and trial phase, which is apparent and very much naman yan, natural na it happens, especially if you're on the sustained or nagpa-plateau na yung negosyo because it's running smoothly, but you want to diversify or you want to expand to a different niche. Ayan. I hope that you will outsource that part of your operations and see marketing and personal branding not as an expense but a possible cost savings center. If you want to learn more about them, you guys hold a class, right? Tama ba? There is a regular master camp, the one that we saw in the video a while ago, and that's every what? Every March and end of the year. When what month is that usually?
Every quarter talaga siya, coach. But the
Every
next
quarter.
one would be on March
March.
next year. Yeah. Wala pang specific date na lad.
Yeah.
Meron naman.
Okay lang.
Wala pa,
Yeah.
wala pa.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you guys join the passion creator community, yan, this is found in the FB page. You will see there the engagement. Ayan. Another ano pala is community building. I think it was slightly touched nung nag-converse kami ni Louie. But the the engagement, yung symbiotic relationship ng mga
Yeah.
tao inside, and kasi pag person is creative, parang may mga mood swings yan, di ba, usually. And then you have to have inspiration, ganyan, which yun nga na bust siya dito, yung myth na yon na parang you don't really have to be yourself, di ba? Kasi if you have the talent and then you have to put it into action, you just have to have people who believes in you and who
Mhm.
can complement yung talent team na yon. Kasi for example, for lad, uh, it's not enough that you are visual, but you also need to have the content behind that visual. And at the same time, when you do the personal branding or creating the persona, like what Louis mentioned last time, maganda rin siya na may kaakibat na content para tumutuloy siya. Nare-recall mo siya, nakikita mo siya, pero tumutuloy. And this basically, most is more important pala in terms of penetrating the new market. Yeah, number one. Number two, if you are, you are catering to the same service. ang dami mong competitors, ayan, yung mga financial advisors natin, ng mga friends, 'di ba? Kailangan, ayan, yung meron kang distinct recall at saka may content ka. Another is sa mga real estate brokers also. Usually yan may mga website sila, but then the website is needs content. Yan, kailangan mo ng vlog, blog, ano pa ba? Ano pa bang log? Marami yan eh. May podcasting also. Lad, you have a podcast, right? What is it
Yes
called?
po, coach. Yung podcast ko is Creative Incubator. Yan. Actually, yung
And
concept niyan galing din kay Austin Kleon eh.
yeah, yeah. But can you tell us more about why did you opt to do podcasting naman? Very quick
Mhm.
lang. Mm.
Um, Unang-una kasi, iilan pa lang yung gumagawa dito ng podcast when it comes to creatives or design creatives. So, may mga ilan, pero 'pag nag-search kasi ako halos pare-pareho yung ginagawa. Halos pare-pareho yung mga tinatackle nila na mga
Sinasabi,
na mga
topic.
topics, 'yan. Pero kung meron man na iba-iba yung mga topics na gusto ko, iilan lang rin yung gumagawa. So, sabi ko, why not gawa rin ako ng podcast about it. Kasi kung gagawa ko ng video about it, marami nang gumagawa ng mga videos about creatives, mga ganyan, or yung mga content. Hindi naman ako masyadong ma-content or ma-write up, parang ganyan. Tapos, ayun nga, na parang gusto ko talaga kasing magkaroon din ng place for designers or even creatives na um, na tawag doon na parang matututunan nila yung mga first steps when it comes to designing or being
Right.
creative. Kasi
So you
ako
intend to
personally,
teach
parang, teaching by inviting other people din na
experience.
mas
Okay.
knowledgeable and mas experienced sa'kin. Kasi sila yung tinatanong ko about their experience, kung paano nila ginagawa yung mga,
Mm.
designing, even marketing and sales, ano rin tina-tackle ko rin dito. Pero yun nga, na gusto ko kasi magkaroon ng guide yung mga designers or yung mga freelancers. Kasi ako experience ko nga po na for the past 10 years na graphic designer ako, hindi ko pa alam pala talaga kung ano ibig sabihin ng graphic design. So,
And it's a
recently ko lang
continuous
siya
learning
nalaman.
eh. 'Di ba? It's
Yes
a
po,
continuous
opo.
learning naman. And just like operating a business, you need to have a test and trial. But then, of course, since you are inviting people na experiential, yan, we can learn from what they did before
Yeah.
and how they perfected it. So that podcast is what is it called?
Creative
Incubator.
incubator.
Creative
Creative.
Incubator. Ayan. So, in terms of where to hear you, where to listen to, lahat naman, diba? Nasa channel, podcast,
Yes.
Spotify. Ayan.
Spotify,
Okay.
Google, and Apple.
Ayun. So, podcasting, siguro that's another topic, but that's also one way to channel your marketing strategy. Kasi not all are into, well, everybody's into YouTube naman. Kasi, parang everybody, when you want to learn something, you go YouTube. But podcasting, as what you mentioned, is really not really parang full pa here in the Phils. Pero slowly, 'di ba? Slowly. And nakakatuwa din yung mga nagpo-podcast because when you listen, nasa traffic ka and then you're listening to them, parang kang nasa radyo. Pero maganda doon kasi you learn something new. 'Di ba? You learn something new. Okay, si Ian, for creative writing, ano nang pinagkaiba ng ghostwriter sa copywriter? At saka, ano pa ba yung isa? Ano yan eh, 'di ba parang may ghostwriter ka na, may copywriter ka pa, or are they the same?
Depende kasi coach eh. Minsan kasi, for example, you can copyright for a website, yung nasa homepage niya, ganyan. And people will just assume na it was
Ikaw
either
yon.
written by the owner, whoever was the owner
Oo.
of the page,
Yeah,
or it was outsourced. Pero kasi
right.
common practice na outsourced siya. So it's okay. We only Ako personally, I only label something as a ghostwriting project if it's napag-usapan talaga na the everything will go to the owner, that the writer will na hindi
Will be
siya
the voice.
mag-a-appear. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
kaya ghost
Oo.
talaga. So yun lang
Right.
po yun.
Okay.
It's not magkaibang
Okay.
type of writing.
That's great. So, 'di ba usually kasi nung nag-MBA ako, meron akong mga kaklase na may mga secretary sila na
Mm.
yung assignment nila syempre parang nade-delegate sa secretary. So parang gano'n din pala siya 'no, na parang somebody's doing it for you. And, um, maganda rin as an entrepreneur na you have to delegate. And when you say delegate, kasi dapat consistent din yung content, 'di ba, guys? Tama ba? Consistent yung content
Yep.
when you have to post regularly and you only have 24 hours. O, 'di ba? Para meron ka ring self-care. And as what we always mention here in Do It Right the First Time, if it's not your core competency, if it's your talent theme pero dormant siya, you have to outsource it para makatipid and so that you can also still think of many ways on how to grow your business. Ayan. So, guys, if you have anything to promote, where can we reach you? And if there is something na upcoming, maybe you can also tell our viewers. Ayan.
Go, lad.
Sa akin gusto ko siyempre promote natin yung passionate creators community. So, it's a community talaga na we help each other na to activate your passion and activate your purpose. Na talaga, we encourage each other na talagang to ma-normalize yung mga passion natin. So, if you want to join the passionate creators community, you can search for us sa Facebook group 'yon, yung
Yeah,
passionate
we will
creators. Yeah,
include the
just
link
type
here in the comment
passionate
section.
creators
All
community.
right.
Ayan.
Right. And then when is the next master camp? This coming
Yan.
March. Wala pa lang date, no? Pero
Opo,
they
wala pa
will
pong date.
yes. So if you are in the community, you will definitely be informed of the
Yes.
next happening, 'di ba? Ayan, ang daming happenings diyan. And guys, hindi lang sila within the fields, 'di ba? You guys have passionate creators in the Middle East, where else? Other countries. And aside from that, they are also helping each other grow their business by helping each other. So they tap each other's talent and then yun, dun mismo sa community yun, may mga maliliit na mga incubate ventures na nangyayari. And I am so happy that I'm part. And with that, Ian, baka you have anything to add dun sa sinabi ni Lad?
Wala naman na po. Makikita niyo po kami sa Passionate Creators and kami
Okay.
pinaka-active.
Ah.
Ako, I have nothing else going on outside PC, but in PC, I'm very, very active.
Yes, and that's is what is important. Being co-founders of passionate creators, I hope that you guys will look into their communities, like what. Kasi nakapag-execute ako after the master camp, and I'm a living testimonial that this guys really helped me rebrand and reach so many other friends na naging clients ko and vice versa. So aside from what they mentioned, ayan, I'll to summarize what we spoke about tonight. We have marketing and personal branding, and it's important. It's not a cost center; it could be your cost saving center as well, and to be visible to your target market and your if you are trying to enter a new penetrate a new market or a new niche, you have to be visible, and that's where that's where logos play the important role. Not only that, you have to marry it with a good content that is consistent, tone and message. And according to Ian, what I my key takeaway is that there is no hard and fast rule. All you need to do is learn the fundamentals, and then from there you can just speak freely. You just watch out for the yung mga grammar police natin, and yung train of thought dapat maayos siya. And then you can also do that as a form of your email marketing when you speak to your clients, and that is to retain customer loyalty. And until next time, mga kabizmates, thank you. This has been Coach Ayet, and I hope that we all have a secured and a happy lifestyle.